Hey, what's going on? My name is Rosebud. Welcome to Psychic Therapy for the Soul. This is going to be a February tarot reading for Scorpio. So Scorpio, we're going to start off with your theme of the month using the Embodied Witch Oracle, and then we are going to also use the Sacred Medicine Oracle to check the theme. 2 Oracle cards. And then we will use the Wild Reflection Tarot deck in order to do the tarot spread for the month. All right, let's get started. Let's take a look at Scorpio. Show me Scorpio. Experience. Scorpio for the month of February. There's too many cards. Show me Scorpio for the month of February. Smoking up some tobacco, huh, Scorpio? Sacred Medicine calling. Experience. This kind of started a little bit difficult. I'm just being pulled to this experience energy here. You have an older hand grabbing to a baby's hand, and it's like this older hand here is trying to tell this baby, like, here, I'm gonna hold your hand through this process. I have the experience, I can help you through this, I know what you're trying to do, I'm here for you. And then you got the Sacred Medicine here calling and the tobacco offering. So it's like you're using sacred medicine, of the ancients, tobacco, in order to offer it up to the spirit guides or to nature in order to see a return. So it's like you're trying to call yourself home, or you're trying to call outwardly in order to receive, because you have here the rainbow in the background, which is all about fortune, and then you got the beach here, like bringing in a wealth of nourishment and abundance. And you're trying to utilize sacred medicine, which tobacco actually is considered, like at its purest form, to be a form of medicine. You could be called to really experiment with these kind of herbs in order to heal. Okay. So let's see how Scorpio is entering the month of February. How is Scorpio entering the month of February? The Knight of Wands. Okay, so you're entering the month incredibly excited to go on vacation, take this kind of path from one land to the other, like cross a path really fast to the other side, just kind of go out on adventure, take a boat out and just kind of have a good time. You're coming in really hot, really passionate, really excited in the month of February, just ready to take action, ready to pursue your goals. Scorpio is ruled by Mars, so they're They're incredibly motivated and ambitious and determined, and they're ready to take action on what they want. And Knight of Wands is very fast. Once they feel a calling to take action on something, they go. They don't ask questions. They barely even talk about it. They're just ready to go forward and do what they want to do. So you're very much excited to kind of go on your adventure here and take action on this new experience in your life. And you got the dog here as your animal spirit, you know, helping you through, providing you unconditional love, nourishment. So what are your hopes and desires for the month of February? Scorpio. What are your hopes and desires for the month of February, Scorpio? You got the, wow. You're the first sign this month that I've seen this in. So your hopes and desires are the Ten of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. You got some serious wealthy expectations. So you are currently searching for your next big thing. Okay, King of Pentacles. You're searching for your next big investment. You have this big coin that you're carrying on your ship here, and you're searching for a place where you can put your time, energy, and money so that you can add this to your future of wealth. So maybe you want to create a very wealthy family, or you want to get married, or you want to create a very wealthy business, but you're searching for your next kind of investment in security and stability, like the King of Pentacles does. He makes his investments very carefully. He doesn't rush. He's not the chariot. He is very slow in the sense that he takes his time before he makes an investment into something, and he manages his time very well. He only puts time, energy, and money into things that have a return. And this helps him grow his wealthy community, his family, his business, his generation, so his wealth of generation and for generations to come. So you could be searching for your next big investment to grow your long-term wealthy company, stability, foundation, family, security, future. So that's your hope and desire. Okay, nice. So what are your obstacles and challenges for reaching your desires for this month? I wasn't done shuffling, but it came out. So your obstacles and challenges to reach your desires and hopes is your accomplishments and taking a risk. You may be afraid to take a risk, and the responsibilities you carry. Okay. Okay. Okay, you're too rich, you're too famous, and you're too rich, you're too famous. Too rich, you're too famous. You got the Six of Wands here. And this seems to be your challenge and your obstacle when it comes to manifesting this kind of new path to add to your wealthy community. You have obligations here, responsibilities to your success, and your challenge is to take this chance, to take a leap of faith away from your successes and the things that you're recognized for. So in order for you to be able to go on this journey and find yourself or find your new investment to add to your wealthy life, you have to first be willing to release or take a chance away from the current accomplishments that you carry. And the Six of Wands, he's seen by his community, he's seen by others, so it's like he's in the limelight and he's in front of people, and that is an obstacle and challenge for him. It's hard for him to go after this because he knows that he will be watched as he's doing so. And it's like he's not ready to be watched because he wants to first find this investment. He wants to first be sure before he invests. It's like he doesn't want to be seen, but he knows he will be seen, and he can't exactly let go fully of these obligations. Like, that's a responsibility in which he carries, and he knows he carries. So he knows that it will take a big leap of faith for him to be able to go towards this. Okay, nice. Okay, cool. So let's take a look at the solutions and advice to overcome these challenges. What is your secret weapon? What is your secret weapon there, Scorpio? King of Swords. Okay, be honest with yourself about what this is. Are you lacking control? Are you lacking harmony? Do you feel forced? Is this realistic? Are you not in alignment with your intuition? Are you not acting in integrity, or is the situation that you're looking at not in integrity? So, okay, you got the King of Swords here. That's the most clear out of these ones. All of these fell in reverse, okay? The King of Swords, before he makes a decision, he gets himself up really high and he looks around and he gets really clear about what he's looking at. So he's sure before he makes a choice. He wants to first observe everything that he's being witness to before making a decision. And he's accumulating knowledge here. And I feel like you're accumulating knowledge on your obstacle and your challenge here, which is this kind of persona in which you are currently in. So, you know, the way that you're being seen, or the way that your image is, or what you're kind of holding on to, you're being asked to be real with yourself. Is this situation healthy? King of Wands in reverse. Does it feel like it's forced? Am I being realistic? Or is this some kind of illusion that I'm kind of falling into? Or like an image that I'm falling into? Like it's not real. There's no depth to it. Am I being honest with my intuition? Again, am I being really true to my sacred calling? Am I being true to my sacred calling, right? Sacred medicine. You know, is this situation in integrity? Have I lost control of who I am? Am I being a healthy leader? You know, am I being a healthy leader? Am I seen as a healthy leader? Or do I look destructive? Or am I destructive? Am I really helping people? Am I doing the right thing? Am I someone to look up to? Four of Wands in reverse. Is this something that's worth being celebrated? Is this something that's worth being celebrated? And recognizing this accomplishment and asking yourself that will help you take a leap of faith and release yourself from it, because it may have even become toxic, devil. There might be a fear attachment to it about what will people think, how will I be seen, but is that surface level, and is it lacking depth? And that clarity will help you release that and make your path towards what you truly want to invest in, that will feel secure and stable for you for your long-term future. Wow. Okay. So now let's take a look at how are you finishing the month, Scorpio? How am I finishing the month? This could be as simple as, okay, look, it could be as simple as an exercise regime. You know what I mean? You've started an exercise regime. You find a lot of accomplishment in it and success. People are celebrating you. You're celebrating yourself. You've become really excited about it. However, you've been doing too much, okay? It's been too forceful. You know what I mean? It's not realistic to your lifestyle. It's not in alignment with your intuition. Your intuition is telling you that you've lost control, that you're actually being a destructive leader, you're not helping yourself, and is this something that I want to keep celebrating or participating in? And becoming honest with yourself when it comes to that. Just so that we go from the big to the small kind of thing. Okay, how am I finishing this month? So how is Scorpio finishing this month? How is Scorpio finishing? The Magician. That's so nice. Oh, and you got the Sun at the bottom. So I feel like you learned that lesson, and instead of choosing something that's surface level that maybe looks good on the outside but you're realizing might be kind of destructive to your insides, you are leaving the month as the Magician. As above, so below. Okay, what makes me happy? Does the situation truly bring me joy? And banging on that drum when the sun comes out and shines that light on you. I want to be dancing. I want to feel joy. I want to feel happiness. I want to feel good in my body. I want to follow my sacred calling. You know what I mean? I want to feel good. You know, I want it to be healing. And as I take this path, you know what I mean? How am I being guided? And kind of listening to your elders about those who have had more experience than you in this situation, and knowing that you have all the resources that you need in order to create the path in which you're kind of trying to manifest here towards your happiness. Like, you have the power to manifest and create the vision in which you require. So this kind of wealthy future of yours. What's the advice for Scorpio to finish? Financial freedom. Okay, yeah. You want financial freedom. That's why you're going towards this kind of new King of Pentacles path here. You want to feel stable and secure. Maybe you want to manifest a wealthy partner. But you know that you're seeking out a very secure and stable energy so that you can have financial freedom, so that you can manifest your happiness, so that you don't feel like the situations that you're putting yourself in are forced, that you don't feel like the situations you're putting yourself in are unhealthy, that they're not fueling you or nourishing you, but they're just hurting you. So make sure that if you don't feel financially healthy, which is what I actually think I talked about with Virgo, if you don't feel financially healthy, then the situation isn't right for you. So really focus on asking yourself, okay, do I feel like I have financial freedom to pursue my goals or to do the things that make me happy? And if the answer is no, then you have to reassess your situation or your position and ask yourself if it's truly meant for you, because you do deserve financial freedom.